Tonight I decided to do something a little different. I wanted to crochet. Hope you guys don't mind. And my phone was almost dead, so having that as my second camera wasn't gonna work, so tonight I'm using, let's see, it's Coffee Shop. Let's see if it'll get it to show up. Yeah, Coffee Shop yarn. It's a, let's see, it's in color sandstone. It's really pretty. It's got pinks, off-whites, and grays in it. And I'm just trying to design a cardigan. Got a long ways to go. What are y'all working on tonight? I know I haven't gotten my November update out yet. Wasn't feeling like recording this weekend, and then Monday I got vertigo, so that put me out. But it'll be coming out soon. Promise, guys. And I was thinking about doing a whip parade, but I don't know if I should do it in December or if I should wait until January. What do you guys think? really like this yarn. The only downside of it is if you're allergic to wool, it does have some wool in it. It's 15% wool, 85% acrylic. Now, I'm not extremely allergic to wool. If it's real scratchy wool, I could break out a tiny bit, but nothing extremely drastic. My mother has a wool allergy. She can't wear it at all. So I have to watch out if I'm making her something, to make sure it's 100% acrylic. I know this camera angle isn't the best for y'all to see what I'm doing, but it's what we've got tonight. So are there any others out there that are by Craftual? Do stitching on top of something else? I do the cross stitching, crochet, and knitting. Crochet was my first love. My granny taught me how when I was, I don't know, probably 5 or 6. Then I taught myself how to knit one summer at her house. No one else in my family knits. I think I was 10 or 11 when I taught myself to knit. It's from a book because, you know, YouTube really wasn't a big thing back then, or I don't even know if it was around back then. But one summer I got bored and I got a book, taught myself how to knit. And then this year, 2021, is when I learned all about cross stitching. I think, well, I embroidered I did embroidery when I was younger. My mom taught me, and so it's not like I didn't have a stitching background. I did the embroidery that has you buy it as a kit and it has it printed on there, just the outline. So I did that as a kid. And then I think at one point, I don't remember who, someone tried to teach me how to cross stitch. And they tried to teach me on counted. And I was like, this is too hard. It's not happening. But lo and behold, years later, I cross stitch now. I know I haven't put any Stitch With Me videos out this week yet, uh, but I'll get back to it tomorrow. I just vertigo put me down for an entire day, and then the next day still wasn't feeling the best. So that's how my week started off. Hopefully the end of the week is better. Is anybody else participating in WhipGo this coming year? I've been looking into it. I think I might make me a WhipGo board, but I'll have to look through my projects, see how many I have, and I just don't know what goals to put on there because I don't really have a good idea of how much I can get done, what's too big of a goal, what's too small of a goal. I was thinking possibly, depending on how many projects I have, because I'm not sure I have 25. But maybe doing or to complete a page, and I know in each of my patterns, the pages aren't all the same size, but I think maybe that's good to start with, and then if I complete it, maybe do more, or up the ante a little bit if I complete them quickly. Do know on one of them, let's see, my Disney Halloween one, I don't do that one by page. I'm going across, all the way across the top or by the row. So I might have to do that one, say, I don't know, each row is 5,000 stitches. So maybe a row or two. And I was watching, oh, I can't remember her name. I just found her today, but she is the lady who does the WhipGo board or started the WhipGo and does the drawings and everything. She said that someone, or she's seen people who do a WhipGo board for books, for reading. I'm like, that's a neat idea because I like to read, but I well, I'm always stitching or crocheting or knitting or something. And I thought that'd be a neat way to maybe get back into it and read a couple books this year or this coming year. And I found a new book series that I want to get. I watched the movie on Netflix. It's a not an extremely old movie or anything, but it's been a few years since it came out. It's called Vampire Academy. And I thought it was decent, but they only made one movie, and I don't remember if it's a trilogy, but there's multiple books, and it kind of left you hanging at the end of the movie because supposedly there was supposed to be a second movie, but it got canceled. So I'm like, okay, I need I need the books. I need to find out what happens. And of course, the books are always better than the movie. So I'll have to look into getting those books. I'd like to reread the Dark Tower series. I haven't really read them since I was in high school. And I don't think I was able to finish the complete series. There's quite a few books. And I think my library, or my high school library, didn't have the last maybe 2 or 3 books. So I don't think I ever actually finished the series. So it'd be neat to finally finish the series, but knowing me, I'd need to start at the very beginning to kind of refresh my memory on what's all happened in the book. And the movie of The Dark Tower was nothing compared to the books. Books were so much better. And of course, they only made one movie of The Dark Tower, and that is not near enough to explain the entire series at all. They tried, but they kind of failed on that movie. So I've been thinking about next year and what kind of plans I could do, fun little things I could do here on YouTube for you guys. And I was thinking, so I can get on my large whips, on my tent stitch, I can get about 5,000 done every week or two, depending on how the week goes. And I was wondering if you guys would like polls here or on Instagram. On my Instagram, woolly.nights. I don't know, like twice a month, and it could be I'd have you guys choose from my larger whips what you wanted me to work on, or I could do all of my whips, pick like 4 and have you guys choose every 2 weeks which one you'd like me to do. I would do 5,000 stitches if, excuse me, 5,000 stitches if it was tent, or 2,500 if it was full cross. Let me know what you guys think. I've also kind of been entertaining the idea of maybe doing a vlog style. Like a weekly vlog style, kind of show you what I'm working on every day and put it up at the end of the week, and you guys can see what I work on. That's another idea I've been tossing around in my head. But I'd really like to know your guys' opinion on those, if you'd like them or not. Doesn't hurt my feelings either way. And of course, I'll keep doing my Stitch With Me videos because it's what I enjoy doing. Ugh. I enjoy doing these lives. I know Wednesday nights might not be the best for everyone. I've thought about doing it on the weekends, but I know a lot of other YouTubers do theirs on the weekends. Um, if you have suggestions of dates and times, um, let me know, because I want to be able to talk with you guys and chat with y'all. And y'all can comment on this video, let me know, or if you'd like to email me, my email is woolly.nights@gmail.com. If y'all prefer to do that, that's fine with me too. And y'all could send me pictures of what y'all are working on. I always like to hear and see what y'all are doing. So this week, or really this weekend, I pulled out my supersized Haid Beloved. It was my first ever Haid that I got, and I started it on 25 count Lugana. And so I started doing it again, and it wasn't looking right. So I tried, because there's some black in it, and I tried doing 3 strands over one on tent, but then that looks too blocky, or too bulky. And so I was like, should I just start over, get a different piece of fabric? Because I just really couldn't decide. I was up in the air because I've had so much trouble with it. And I don't know if it was just because it was my first Haid. I've got lines in it because when I first started it, I was doing it in a block fashion, 100 block squares. So I have some lines in the corner, but I'm also like, it's a super size. I don't want to start over. I've nearly got a page done. So I went and asked some of my online stitchy friends and asked them their opinions on it to see what they thought, if they thought it looked wonky and I should restart. And all of them said, no, don't restart, leave what you have. It looks good. And then I was asking about the black, because I really feel like 3 is too bulky, but 2 doesn't cover well enough. And someone said it suggested Anchor, but I kind of already have most of the black kitted up for it. I was like, yeah, I guess I could change to Anchor, which they say is, it covers better than DMC 310. And then I messed up. Someone told me that the black will, like, your stitches kind of fluff up once you wash it, and this thing will need to be washed in the end because I'm sure it's going to be my lifetime project. Oh, this yarn snags. So I was like, okay, well, if the stitches will fluff up, then I'm okay with just doing 2 over 1. So in the end, I decided to keep going, not rip anything out, because I mean, it's a super size. It's gonna be massive, and it can just be like, it's my journey. my beginning journey on Hades. Um, and it's gonna be a lifetime project for me. So it'll be my stitching journey piece. But I'll do a stitch with me on it this week so y'all can see and y'all can let me know what y'all think on it. But I'm pretty set that I'm just gonna continue on and just do all of it 2/1 tint. And that's that. I do like doing tint on my larger projects. I seem to be able to get more progress on it. I wouldn't say it cuts my stitching time in half, but I'd say maybe 3/4. So I can get, on a good day, I can get about 1,000 tint stitches done. In a good day with full cross, I can get about 500 to 750 done. So, not quite half, but it's still more progress. Though I'm in a bunch of stitching games on Facebook. You have to, if you do tint, you have to half your amount of stitches. So 2 tint stitch equals 1 full stitch. So it does bring those numbers down a little bit, but that's okay. But I will do a stitch with me on that one. I will do a stitch with me on box 2 for the classic Christmas Sal. I'm behind, but let's see. They're on today. Box 5 was released, and they release 3 every week, 2 every week, 2 or 3 every week, and um, I really want to do a stitch with me on each box. Sorry guys, that's my alarm. So, and I want to get it done before the end of December. So we might have 2 stitch with me videos on the Christmas classics out during the week. We'll see. I'm good at making plans. I'm not very good at sticking with them. Okay, I messed up here, guys. 2. Ah! And I thought it would be easy crocheting and talking. Oh, we got a frog. Or we might just fudge it. Yeah, right there. Don't have to go too far back. I love roving yarn, which is when it's, it's not plied yarn. It's kind of fuzzy. But ripping out roving is a nightmare. Okay, I'm confused now. But the yarn's so pretty. Okay. There's that. Alright, let me finish this row. Well, no, I think I got my rows reversed. I have a 2-row repeat, and I think did them backwards. So it's going to be a lot of frogging. Fun, fun, fun. But I'm sure y'all don't really want to see me frog and fight this roving yarn. So I will call it for today, the Stitch and Chat. In the future, look for my November update. It'll probably be coming out this weekend, which isn't really that many days away. So I'll try to get that done. I will get a Stitch with Me on my Supersized Beloved, and I will get a Stitch with Me done on box number 2 of the Christmas Classic. So with that, guys, I hope you have a great day. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really like to get to 500 subscribers so I can make posts, make written posts on the channel to, keep you guys updated. So if you can, subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great stitching week. And stay warm, everybody. Or stay cool if you're in Australia. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.